That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Toledo.
Give to the running back. Breaks into the open.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back to throw, it's Shapen. Caught, close to the marker, it's Glover. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. The inside handoff. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time, here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On the run, it's Booth. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Under fire. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. At the 40, there he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Booth. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Got it behind the line. It's Glover. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Manning. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Now this offense is back on the field. Makes the quick grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry up. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just a little off. Incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throwing right. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Lubbock for a long time. They're up by 33 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Finds his big tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air. It's Manning. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got.